What's up, y'all? All right, man, I'm about 5 days late on my 11th of every month journal update, yada, yada, yada. So with that being said, I have a neighbor who's across the street who's probably going to start doing some work. I've been waiting to get online because he's sort of been doing, lawn, sawing, all types of stuff. He's, I don't know who works on a Sunday anyway, but anyhow, I'm 5 days late. Today's Sunday, October the 16th. This will be 14 months into my dreadlock journey, my Natty dread journey, and just, trying to, get this video out there before the days pass. That being said, I really appreciate you guys' patience and hanging in here with me. Today I did wash my hair. It is a Sunday, wash day. But I'm just going to be real quick probably on this one before this guy starts, I don't know, cutting wood or whatever. He's always doing something. So just trying to reduce the noise in the background. But yeah, man, it's pretty cool. Hopefully you guys can see what's going on with my hair, things like that. It's been a lot of growth happening with it. On this side, about right here, hasn't locked yet. And also on the top of my head, it isn't quite locked yet. I have one little lock on the top of my head. But from what I understand, watching other people videos who's been doing their journeys, the top of your head for a lot of people who freeform. And when I mean freeform, really freeform, like didn't start off with the sponge or anything like that. It's harder for some people's hair to lock up on the top. The friction from your pillows and lying down and all that. That helps a lot. But, I sleep a lot on my right side, so that's probably why this is locking more, One of the things I noticed within my journey is on this side, these ones are a little bit more flat. I have this one right here. As you can see, it's a little flat versus this one. If you go back a few videos, I was doing the same thing with a thumb, picking it up. This is that same dread. It's locked in pretty thick. And I don't know if you can see or not, but it's a whole bunch of hair into one. Then we have this one, it's sort of flat. This one's a little bit spacey and it's sort of combined. And yeah. Have this one, which was my first one ever. Hopefully I'm getting it. I can't really tell where I'm at. That's growing. This one's falling down a little bit. And speaking of falling down, throughout the week, whenever I'm doing this, right now my hair is a little standing up because I've been shaking it, put my head upside down, shaking it. But throughout the week, it's long enough now where it sort of falls down and I let that stay. But, having to readjust to even that because I was so used to my hair sort of being like spiky and things, and I sort of like that. And having to accept like, hey, your hair's dropping now. I know some people want their hair drop. Everybody's different. I want mine to stick out. You know what I mean? So that being said, yeah, man, it's pretty cool. Let me take it to the top of my head as well so you guys can see everything that's happening. So I don't know if this is helping you guys see some of this. But yeah, just stay patient. Stay patient. Stay patient. In due time, I'm dealing with a 3C 4A texture hair, curly hair. Nappy but curly. I think the 3C, the 4A is like nappy but still sort of curly. You know what I mean? Also, I noticed my hair, look at it, looks like a fro now. It's getting more into the fro, which means the roots are really starting to thicken up. So I really appreciate that part as well. So yeah, I'm really digging this journey coming together. I have some dreads, watch this, if I move one, other ones move, you know what I mean? So that's happening a lot with that Afro stage. I don't know if you was able to demonstrate that. I'll try it one more time just in case. You know, underneath here, I have a little dread trying to grow in underneath this big one, but you can't really see it. You know, and nothing's going to be even. It's not like starting with semi-freeforms, people who semi-freeform, who started off like getting some interlocking, crocheting, or twisting their hair, sponging, things like that. It's not going to work like that, where you have things are going to be sort of mathematically even on one side, you know. So that's the thing with freeforming, it's pretty much free. Your hair does what it does, you know what I mean? And you got to accept that. Just like I had to recently accept my hair starting to fall, getting long enough and heavy enough. This is still probably my favorite lock right here, this one. But then I have this one over on this side. It's a flat on the back of my head, right behind my ear. I like that one a lot too. And I hated this one at first. This flat one with this long finger. I hated it at first, but I sort of grown to like it. So that might be taking over 1 or 2, might be 3, but it's on my top. You know what I mean? So you'll start to like it. When I first started, my very first lock that I had back here, this one, of course, that's my favorite because it's the only one I had. And I sort of liked it because it used to stick up like a little alfalfa from the Little Rascals. But it doesn't do that as much. It sticks out. Or hasn't completely fallen. But yeah, matter of fact, let me try to get in on this a little bit. Here he goes with the saws. So I'm about to wrap it up. But I have all these things going on. Like this little thin one, this little Bobby like flat one. And then there's this like, if I can find it right here, it's like one of those little like ornament of hair, like a Christmas tree ornament or something, you know. It does its own thing. So yeah, he's already starting to work on his sawing, drilling, cutting, you know. So I haven't been able to film today. He's been out here all day. So now that he's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and end it and wrap it up. But just embrace the journey. Things will go here. As you know, I started this from a tapered fade all the way to now. And this is where we're at. Just trust the process. They'll get there. And also, I didn't start locking until I was about 10 months. So, you know, just be patient. All right. Not so anonymous. 2 Stokes, and I'm out.